What are some girl secrets guys don't know about? I'm super late to this party, but I lift my boobs up. So I feel like I can breathe without the weight of them. Have no idea if anyone else does this tbh. It's a great feeling. Once in a while I put mine on a table. And I imagine this is what it feels to be free. Guy here. I do this with my belly. I play with my boobs when I'm by myself. Like a stress ball when I have a tough problem to crack at work. Our favorite bra hasn't been washed in 2 weeks. Edit. It is winter, so maybe I should have said 6 weeks. Oops. I told this to my male coworkers one time. And they were horrified to say the least. Some of us get extremely horny during the period. Or little before that, not the best timing, and not so many men dig it. My wife gets horny and irritable at the same time. Definitely not the best combo. She'll complain all day, and then wonder why I wasn't enthusiastically initiating anything in bed. It took me a few years to notice the pattern. Half the time I'm readjusting my bra, I'm actually trying to scratch my nipple. Taking off a bra without removing any other garments is not that hard. Some of us have to shave our toes. And nipples, I pluck those. And knuckles. I suppose guys are warned about unexpected boners when they get sex ed, the same how girls are warned that discharge is normal as they're going through puberty. I see a lot of discussion about said boners. I guess the girl's secret would be just how frequent it was to go to the bathroom and suddenly your underwear was so soaked it was insane. This is talking high school, middle school age. So careful with the replies lol, and it could dry on them and make them crusty. It could get bad enough that the underwear could get holes in them if they go long enough without being washed. Sorry for the grossness. Tween girls can be unsanitary to lol. Edit. I feel like I should add this to the comment about how people learn about unexpected boners and discharge. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm convinced it came from reading magazines targeted at teens girls. Haha. I think M was one haha, but they used to mention the discharge all the time. And I'm sure I heard about boners from that as well. Some women get blood clots in our periods. And it feels like you're giving birth to a jellyfish. Oh my god, don't sneeze or the world's largest jellyfish will shoot out. When you stand up after sitting for a long time. And it feels like the elevator scene from The Shining but more jelly. Not to mention getting up in the morning. To frantic waddle the bathroom is always fun. If you have sex without a condom, we need a good few minutes after to let everything till drain out of us. I always tell my boyfriend BRB gotta go's because I love seeing the cringe. I try to come up with new ways to phrase this. So far my partner's favorite has been exercising the Siemens, gotta spice it up. Ick now. A girl I dated in college would say she got to go drop the kids off, haunts me to this day. We have so many hair-related issues. Plucking dark random nipple hairs. Trying to line up when we shave our areas to when we hook up to avoid guys from seeing razor burn. Or ingrown hairs. Before getting out of the shower we have to pick out hair from our butt crack that fell out from washing our hair, pubes growing and sticking out of our undies. Tubes getting stuck in pads or liners. Hell hath no fury like a woman who shaved and didn't get laid. We are almost always at least a little wet. It's not that you're hot, our bodies just need to be to function. Like a dog's nose. As a girlfriend once said, if we didn't have at least a little moisture down there, we'd squeak when we walk. Some women have larger labias. And sometimes they get stuck in our underwear. It's very painful and extremely uncomfortable. And then we have to either walk funny to try to get them unstuck or walk very carefully to somewhere where we can just stick a hand down our pants to get things sorted. And don't get me started about getting stuck in lace underwear. My first boyfriend described mine as looking like a ham sandwich. At least you said some subtly. When girls are particular about their hair products, it's not us being overly superficial or picky when your hair is long. The right shampoo, conditioner, drying routine can be the difference between soft waves and a dry, ratty mess. This My boyfriend doesn't understand why I can't just use his shampoo, conditioner 2-in-1. His hair is soft using it, so mine would be 2 in his eyes. What he doesn't realize is, all of his hair is an inch or 2 away from his scalp, and mine isn't. The ends would be so dry. The true reason we go to the toilet together is that the waiting queue would usually so long that alone we will A, get really bored and B, feel a little excluded from the conversation for some minutes when we come back to the group, so we go together and chat the whole time we are waiting. Sometimes we stand up and things just gush out of us. We always think it's our period. The feeling of pulling a really long hair out of your butt crack. At first it's kinda gross, then this good little shiver feeling. Edit. Looks like our hair ends up in our guys' butts too. And you either love it or hate it, so I'm not sure whether to apologize or say you're welcome. You're welcome. Edit 2. My most upvoted comment is now about having hair in my ass. Thank you for that. I am a man. And trust me, for some reason your GF's hair can be found in your ass crack too. I know that feeling. I call it a butt floss. As a guy, I constantly end up with my wife's hair somewhere in my pants, usually ends up around my junk somehow. My GF threw a tantrum because she found a blonde long hair in my pants while she is brunette. I have no idea how it got there, but I live with a blonde family member. Edit. Incorrect word used. Queefs are not true farts, in the sense of passing gas. They happen when air gets pushed up and they're often due to intercourse and then it needs back out. Be nice if it happens, cause we might be embarrassed, and in a funny way, it's sorta your fault. If I'm putting my legs in your lap, it's because I just shaved. And I want you to point it out because I took time out of my day to shave and be smooth for you. It's a normal thing for females, or at least a portion, to worry about getting raped or overpowered in a situation. If it's past 9 o'clock and I'm outside, I'm suspicious of every dark figure strolling by. I have this fear of letting my guard down and then suddenly I get tackled and raped in a dungeon somewhere, so I just keep my guard up. I live in a bad neighborhood, by the way. We have period underwear that's usually reserved for days 1 and 2 of our cycle, very comfy and roomy. Good old reliable granny panties. One boob is usually bigger than the other. Sometimes, when we fart, it goes forward and basically makes our vaginas vibrate. It feels really goddamn weird. I keep just about anything you might need during the day in my purse: band-aids, pads, snacks, a vibrator, etc. I even found a mini water gun in there a week ago. Purses are fucking magical. Edit. I never expected a comment about my Mary Poppins purse getting 300 upvotes, and yes, a lot of girls carry a vibrator in their purse. I thought more guys knew this, but apparently not. A vibrator for like a quick orgasm while waiting for the bus. Then the water gun to cool off. It all makes sense now. The clitoris has more nerve endings than a dickhead. Screw the G-spot. Focus on the C-spot. We can get turned on by the smallest and most random things. We don't need to see a dick shadow in sweatpants to get turned on, although it never hurts. For example, I love when guys wear necklaces or small chains. Something about it just gets me going. Or if they're sitting on the train reading a book. It's just hot ick. Just tell us what y'all are doing in the bathroom. Contemplating the mysteries of life. You know, why are we here? What do I want in life? Why is Maroon 5 still popular? Etc. We actually masturbate even though we don't talk about it. Shock horror. I know many now know we masturbate. Though when you were 14 you probably didn't expect your crush to be getting it on as much as you did. Thank you so much for watching. In the comments under the video write what other secrets you have. And don't forget to watch our other videos.